In this sort, we're going to be focusing primarily on some long O vowel patterns and also comparing those with a couple short O sounds. And I wrote down here that this word short O is kind of because if you say short O, it should be an ah, like octopus, but long isn't quite the short O sound. There's another word we'll put in this column that we'll talk about. So with the short O, you're dealing with a CVC pattern, a consonant, vowel, consonant. Whenever you have consonant, vowel, consonant, you're looking at short sounds. Now we're looking at different vowel and consonant patterns that create a long sound. We're going to first take that CVC pattern, put an E on the end, and when we put the E on the end, consonant, vowel, consonant, E, it creates a long sound like O in froze. Also, if you put two vowels next to each other, the first one says its name. So when you have CVVC with an OA pattern, you create a long O, like in coal, k-ol. And then CVV with the OW. This is similar to like an AY words like play and day, where you have OW and the W acts as a vowel in the sense that it creates a long O sound, also what we call an open syllable, like show. Show, it ends in that long O vowel sound, and therefore we call it open. As you can see, the focus here is on that CVV again, very similar to the AY sort, where you have the CVV pattern in long A's. You have show, blow, snow, grow, flow, throw, row, snow, mow, and know. I want to point out the word know here sounds the same as the word N-O, just N-O, but there's a silent K, an N, and a W. This means like knowing something in your head, not no, I won't do that. So these are all your OW words, C, V, V. It's your longest column. It's the real focus of the long O sound, creating that open syllable. I'm going to come back here to our short O sounds. We have long and stock. Stock is a really good example for CVC. You have consonant, vowel, consonant, and you can clearly hear that ah, stock. And stock just means like, generally most people use it to mean something that you like buy on the stock market, and a certificate you kind of get. Investing in something, you own it, is stock. CVCE, again you just take this pattern, put an E on the end, you get froze, globe, wrote, and close. CVC with an E at the end creates a long sound. CVVC, the first vowel is going to say its name in this case. You have OA, coal, coach, roast, oat, loaf, and roam. In terms of the meanings of these words, roam means just wandering around, not really knowing where you're going, just kind of roaming around. Loaf is very similar to roam. In that roam, you kind of loaf around sometimes when you're just roaming, wandering. Loaf is kind of being lazy and just loafing around. You might lay on the couch just loafing. Oat is something you eat, like an oatmeal. Roast is something you might, a way to cook something to heat it up. Coach, someone who coaches you in like a sport, like soccer or football or baseball. And coal would be these little black things that you can like burn in a fire, or diamonds actually end up coming from coal. CVV, OW words, we already went over those. And then we have one oddball, which fits the CVCE pattern, but this word is whose. Who, it's not hose, it's whose. So the whose word doesn't have the same long O sound, so it doesn't fit in that column. We put in the oddball.